trinomials that are of the form x squared plus bx plus c. Again, this type of problem, this expression, this polynomial is a trinomial. It has three terms, and we've dealt with these before. That number or that polynomial. And we've talked about how in the past, like you can have factors of 35, like those polynomial, there's certain other polynomials you can multiply to get to that one, the result. And so when we factor, we're looking to figure out what are the things that multiply together to get to that particular trinomial. I want to talk about how if I have 6x outside of parentheses here, I can just multiply each of these things times 6x and get a result. Then we learned how to factor something like that, almost going the reverse of multiply together to give me this expression. Well, in that one, 3d squared plus 21d, where we talked about we can factor out a the greatest common factor of those numbers, those coefficients. Like in this case, it's 3. And then also for the variables, this is d squared and this is d, so I can factor out a d as well from each one. Left in the well, this time in this case, I'd have d plus 7d. And if you want a little more review on this, check one of the previous lessons as well, and that can help refresh your memory too. Inverse distribution. Same thing with this next one. Again, the factors, I can look at what are the factors, what's the greatest common. So I could factor 5 out each one of those. Oops. And then also for the variables, I can factor out as many x's as I can from squared. So each one at least has 2 factors of x. So I can factor out x squared from each one. And what would I be left with? I'd be left with 2x squared plus 3x. And again, the biggest way to check and see if you factored something correctly is if you multiply those things back together, do you get the original expression? In this case, if I take each of those and multiply